I was recommended by my professor, Arno Pitt. I was working in acoustics with him already, and well, he found a place for me if I had to leave, when I had to leave. So I was very grateful for him. I was here during the war, from 42 to 45, and I was in underwater acoustics because we were working on submarine detection. There was no need for us to go underwater. We just lowered our detection device into the water from a boat, a suitable boat. We did take targets across the river and shot at them from this side, and picked up the reflections. You know, this sonar business is the same as like radar. You just send something out, and you pick something up back. That was one of my jobs too, to make a salinity instrument called a salinometer that you can lower into the water and get the profile as you go down. I think, yes, it's certain. I think it gets saltier down as you go down, and the trajectory of the sound is bang, like this. And so what you get is the bottom of the water, and the target maybe here, and you're shooting that way. That was the main objective. Everybody was trying to do that. The further you can detect your submarine, the better it is, the better chance you have of getting it. As soon as VE Day happened, we all started looking around as to what to do, because there was no guarantee that we'd be kept in the NRC, and the alternative is to go back to school, get a higher degree. Oh yeah, most of us, there were very few PhDs in those days. There were a few, but George Thiessen was, but there were very few. In acoustics, there was Dr. Field, the chief, and one more with PhDs. The rest of us were only masters. And when VJ Day occurred, I immediately started applying to different universities in the States. And I got a teaching fellowship at MIT. And I think I got in because the Americans hadn't come back yet. The American soldiers hadn't come back yet. When they came back, they filled up a lot of the spaces, and I think my chances would have been much less.